Hi YouTube, this is Angie the Anti-Theist. In the last week, I've been told that I hurt feminism and that I am a feminazi. So I figure I should go ahead and address this. I have an uncomfortable relationship with the word feminism. I think many people probably do. In part, that's because I don't know what any one person necessarily means when they say feminist or feminism. If it's just the radical notion that women are people, sign me up, I'm a feminist. But if it involves disliking the other half of the population, then I'm not at all interested. I had to end a friendship with a girl who I hung out with all the time. We were close. I miss her. But I had to stop hanging out with her because she could not refrain from making all men suck type statements in front of my little boy. And I am in the somewhat unique position, I suppose, of having grown up in a matriarchy. I'm under no illusion that female leaders are automatically going to be kinder or more compassionate or fairer. My grandmother never let her gender hold her back. And neither did my mom. So even while I grew up in this environment being told all these misogynistic things from Paul and the Bible, and even though I grew up having the traditional roles of, family and womanhood presented to me, as far as what we were told, but the life that I saw in front of me was my grandmother, who was a leader. Even if we went to a normal church or a charismatic church and we had a male pastor, it was obvious that my grandmother was in a teaching position, was in a leadership position, and was not a Titus II woman in that respect, yet all these other Titus II women were running around following her and hanging on her every word. While I was hearing messages about, how wrong it was to get a divorce, I was living with my grandmother who'd had 2, and my mother who'd had 1. While I was being told that women are subjected to their husbands and that, part of Eve's curse was that she, her desire would be after her husband, I was being raised by my single mom and her single mom. My mom was getting a PhD, which is not, it's not denim jumper territory. That's not the quiverful life. So there's that disconnection that I have to present. There's what my grandmother taught, and then there's the life that her followers lived, and then there's the life that we in the inner circle lived, where we watched The Simpsons. Yes, we didn't watch Care Bears, but we watched The Simpsons. Yes, we couldn't listen to secular music, but Die Hard was my favorite movie at age 9 and still is one of my top favorites. It was, I saw most of my grandmother's followers, I'd say, don't even drink coffee, and she was addicted to the stuff, probably still is. I have no illusions that a woman will necessarily be any better, or that a man will necessarily be any worse. When I say that I'm a feminist, what I mean is I care about people, men, women, children, all people. I don't know if that's what you mean when you call me a feminist. Shh, wait, please. I guess maybe you can let me know what it is that you think I'm doing and how it is that my cleavage is damaging feminism and exactly what's so Nazi or outrageous about thinking that everybody should have the same rights. That being said, I'm under no illusions that a matriarchy would be any better. Shh. Equality has to be the goal for everybody. It doesn't do us any good to switch from black slavery to white slavery or from female oppression to male oppression. The goal should be freedom, equality, rights, justice, and hey, maybe even some prosperity in there. Everybody on YouTube, have a great and godless day. Take care of the men and women in your life, and hey, call me whatever you want. Mostly it's just entertaining. Peace.